Hi everyone, welcome to our exercise for the week. Today we are going to be doing easy standing yoga poses. So if you notice, I am in regular clothes, I have sneakers on. So this is meant to, if you want to take off your shoes you can, but don't feel obligated to not have your shoes on. Your shoes do provide you a little bit of stability, so that may make it easier for you, but you can do this however you feel comfortable. You can have your shoes on or off. So we're just going to do some easy, simple standing yoga poses. What I'm going to do, we're going to talk about the pose, I'm going to cue the pose, and then we'll hold it. So it won't be like a traditional yoga class. We're just going to walk through the standing yoga poses. So these poses are very good for balance, and they're very good for stretching and lower body strength. So let's go ahead and start. Of course, with any yoga practice or any exercises, you want to make sure that you're breathing in and out. So we're just going to start by taking a deep breath in and then exhaling out. Again, making sure our posture is nice and straight. So let's get the shoulders over the hips over the knees, and let's just put a slight bend in the knee. You never want to lock out your knees and straighten them all the way. You always want just a slight micro bend. And let's take our arms down to the side and look straight ahead. So take a deep breath in through our nose. And remember, you can exhale through your nose or mouth. Again, deep breath in and exhale out. So this pose we are in now is actually called mountain pose. So drawing the belly button into the spine, shoulders over hips, standing up nice and straight, looking straight ahead, arms slightly down to the side. Good, deep breath in and exhale out. So staying strong in mountain pose. Remember, as always, you can have a chair in front of you to hold on to if you don't feel comfortable. So if you need that chair, just put it in front or put it to the side, and you can place your hand on the chair as you need to, or if the chair is in front of you, on the chair in front if you need to. Deep breath in and holding that mountain pose, staying strong in your lower body leg muscles, letting your feet nice and flat on the floor against the bottom of your shoe. Very good. All right, now we're going to take our feet wide apart. So try to take them a little bit more than shoulder width apart. We're just going to warm up our body next. And I want you to turn your toes out to the side. So turn them out to the corners like a 10 and 2 o'clock, so that your knees are slightly over your toes. So going in the same direction as your toes. All right, so now we're going to take our arms up above our head. And we're just going to start with the arms. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, spread those fingers wide apart. Now I want you to draw your elbows down toward your rib cage, opening up your shoulders. Good, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and try it again. Deep breath in, lift the arms up above your head, spread the fingers wide apart. And as you exhale, draw those elbows down toward the rib cage, opening up the chest and squeezing your shoulder blades together. Let's try that one more time. Deep breath in, lift the arms up. And then exhale, lower the elbows down toward the rib cage. All right, next we're gonna add a little bit of a lower body movement to this. So inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, I want you to draw your elbows down toward your rib cage, but this time I want you to bend your knees so that they go over your toes. Just go down as far as you feel comfortable, shoulders directly over the hips. And inhale, come up. And exhale, draw those elbows down, bend the knees, shoulders over the hips, back nice and straight. Good. Warming up those legs, inhale up. And then exhale, lower down. Good, take your time, go with your breath. Inhale, I want you to reach up. And as you exhale, I want you to draw your elbows down toward your rib cage. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw down. One more time. Inhale, come up. Now this time as we exhale and come down, I want you to hold that position. So drawing the elbows toward the rib cage, opening up the chest, bending the knees over the toes, shoulders over the hips, and hold. So you should feel that strengthening in your lower body, your legs, your quadriceps, those front leg muscles. Keep breathing in and out. Now take a deep breath in, come back up. And exhale, bring your arms down to the side. Very good. Shake it out. So you should feel that in your legs. Remember, we're just kind of holding the pose, not really flowing with it like a traditional yoga class. Next, we're going to try chair pose. So still building up strength in the lower body. Again, if you need the chair, have it in front or to the side so you can hold on to it as you need to. So let's take our feet about hip width apart. Still putting that micro bend in our knees. Going back to that mountain pose that we established in the beginning. Remember, shoulders over the hips. All right, so let's start with our chair pose. So this time we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach your arms up to shoulder level. Inhale, come down. Good, now just the arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, down. Exhale, reach up. Inhale down. Now let's add some lower body movement. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sit back like you're sitting into a chair. Reach your arms straight out in front. And inhale, slowly come back up. Good. Exhale, sink your hips back just like you're sitting into a chair. Good. Pressing that hips back. And then inhale, come up. Good job. So imagine there's a chair behind you. You're sitting in your chair. You're pressing your hips back. You're keeping your chest up. And then inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Reach the arms straight out to shoulder level. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, sit back into your chair, only to where you feel comfortable. And inhale, lift up. Remember, if you feel any pain, don't go as low. Exhale, sit back into your chair. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Inhale, come up. Now we're gonna hold this last one. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. Chest up and hold it. Feel that strength building in your legs. Breathing in and exhaling out. Hold it. Hold it. Continue to breathe. And inhale, lift up. Good job. Shake it out. All right, so your legs should be pretty good and warmed up by now. Definitely those quadriceps, those are front leg muscles, and probably the hips as well. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna give the lower body a little bit of a break. We're gonna get back into our mountain pose, shoulders over hips, slight bend in the knee, drawing the belly button into the spine, looking straight ahead, and just going back to that deep breath. Breathe in, and exhale out. Good, deep breath in, and exhale out. All right, now we're gonna try lateral flexion. So for lateral flexion, I want you to start, and I want you to just take your left hand and place it right on your hip. Just right on your hip. Keep that bend in your knee. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to lift your right arm up. So I want your wrist over your shoulder and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Good. Now take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, you're gonna lean the left shoulder over left hip, reaching those right fingertips to the left side wall, feeling that nice stretch in the side, right side of your body. Very good. Now inhale, come back up, and exhale, bring the right arm down, and bring that left hand back down to the side. All right, we're gonna try that same thing on the other side. So lateral flexion here. Let's take your right hand, place it right on your hip. Take a deep breath in, lift the left arm up. Good, remember wrist over shoulder, reaching through those fingertips. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, lean shoulder over hip to the opposite side, reaching through those fingertips, holding, feeling that nice stretch in the left side of our bodies. Now inhale, come back up to center, and exhale down. Good job. Shake it out. We're gonna try that one more time on each side. So let's go ahead and go back to the other side. Start with your left hand on your hip. Take a deep breath in, lift the right arm up. Exhale, lean left shoulder over left hip, reaching through those right fingertips, holding. Now inhale, come back up to center, and exhale, bring that arm down to the side. Switch. Good. Bring the opposite hand to your hip. Now we're gonna take a deep breath in, lift the left arm up, right wrist over the shoulder. Lean shoulder over hip to the opposite side, reaching through those fingertips, holding, feeling that nice stretch in the left side of your body. And inhale, come back up to center, and exhale down. Good job. Shake it out. How was that? All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go back to that mountain pose. Shoulders over the hips. All right. Breathing, just checking back into your breathing. And now we're gonna go into our new pose, and this is called Warrior One. All right, so stay with me on this one. I want you to take your right foot forward and your left foot back. So you have a staggered stance between your front and your back foot. So I'm gonna just turn to the side so you can see me. And I want you to bend your right knee over your ankle. So don't let your knee go past your toe. If you're going past your toe, you're going too far. Hold on to that chair in front of you if you need to, and press your left heel back into the floor. So right knee over the ankle, left heel back into the floor. If you need to turn it out to the side slightly, you can, because what I want your hips square to the front part of the room, or the front part of the chair if the chair is in front of you. So your hips should not be turning out to the side. I want them straight in front. All right, so knee over the ankle, pressing the heel down. If you have to turn the toe out, that's fine. Keep the hips forward. If you can, hold on to the chair. If you need to, hold on to the chair. Draw the belly button in, shoulders over hips. Now, if you have the chair in front of you and you need it to hold on to for balance, then I want you to keep holding there. If you feel comfortable, see if you can take one hand up. Can you take the other hand up? shoulders over hip, reaching those fingertips up toward the ceiling, looking straight ahead, breathing in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, bending that right knee over the ankle, making sure the knee does not go past the toe, staying strong in those supporting leg muscles. Deep breath in, exhale out. One more time. Now slowly bring your arms down if you had them up. And we're gonna take our time and walk that back foot, the left foot back in, and shake it out. Good job. All right, so how was that? Good. All right, now we're gonna try that same thing on the other side. So that's warrior one. If you need to hold on to the chair, then definitely make sure that you're holding on to a chair either in front of you or out to the side. I start with the left foot forward and the right foot back. Same thing, I'm gonna bend that left knee over my ankle. I'm gonna make sure that my hips are square to the front part of the room. And I'm gonna turn that toe out to the side if I need to, but making sure those hips are the most important thing. Remember, you don't have to have a big stance between your front and back foot as long as you feel comfortable. So knee over the ankle, make sure that knee is not going back past the toe. If you need to do a quick check down, then do that. Holding onto the chair if you need to, draw the belly button into the spine, shoulders over the hips. Only if you feel comfortable, take one arm up, take the other arm up, and you're just holding nice and strong, breathing in and exhaling out. Good, staying strong in those supporting leg muscles. Doing so well. One more breath. And slowly come back down and walk your foot back in. Shake it out, shake it out. Good job. All right, so our last pose today, our last pose that we're gonna go over is a balancing pose. All right, so this one is called tree pose. So if you've done any type of yoga class, this is one of the foundation poses that you normally do in yoga. If you have your shoes on, they are giving you a little bit support. If your shoes are off, then it may be a little bit more challenging, but again, I want you to be comfortable. So let's go ahead and go into tree pose. So we're gonna put a slight bend in our left knee. Now remember, you never wanna lock out your knee, especially on balance poses, because you're just gonna be supporting all your weight. So you wanna put a slight bend in your left knee. Now I'm gonna show you different variations of a tree pose. Now hold on to that chair if you need to. Level one, easiest level of my tree pose. I'm just gonna do a wide leg tree. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tap my right toe out to the side, keeping a slight bend in my left knee. All my weight is in my left foot, my left leg, and holding. So this is level one. If you don't feel comfortable with your balance, I want you to stay in at level one. All right, level two for today, you're gonna take the bottom of your foot and you're gonna put it right against your ankle. Your right knee turns out to the side and your toe remains in contact with the floor the whole time. So this is level two for today. Now, if you feel pretty good with your balance, level three for today, you're gonna take the bottom of your foot, you're gonna put it against your shin, and again, you're gonna turn that right knee out. So I had level one here, level two, toe on the floor, level three, bottom of the foot against the shin, and keep that knee turned out. All right, so that's the leg movements. Now, once you have the leg movement that you feel comfortable with today, I want you to see if you can take one hand up, take the other hand up. Can you place your palms together and hold? Good, so this is your tree. Remember, if you fall out of this position, then feel confident enough to get back into it. Try to focus, breathe in and out, and relax. As you can see, I didn't hold my tree for very long. Before we go to the next side, remember a couple rules for balance. We're gonna make sure that you always have your belly button pulled into your spine so your stomach is nice and tight. Posture is everything. Shoulders over the hips. Breathing, very important to breathe, and then focusing. You know, if you're not focusing on me, as you hold it, try to find a spot that's in front of you, a spot on the wall, something that's not gonna move. And if you focus all your attention on that spot that's not moving, you'll be surprised how much that'll help your balance. So let's put all that together and we're gonna try the opposite side. All right, so let's put a slight bend in your right knee. Again, that's supporting all your weight, so you don't wanna lock out that leg. So slight bend in your right knee. Hold on to that chair if you have it in front of you. Level one, remember, toe out to the side. Level two, toe on the floor, bottom of the foot against the shin. And level three, just for today, you're gonna have the bottom of your foot against your shin, keeping a slight bend in that opposite knee, turning that knee out to the side. All right, now, only if you feel comfortable. Can you lift one arm up? The other arm. Palms together. Put all your rules together. Draw the belly button into the spine, shoulders over the hips. Focus, Focus, find a spot right in front of you, stare at it. Hopefully it's not moving. And release. Good job. All right, how was that? You know, one side was better for me than the other side. Same thing. One side is probably always going to be better, and that's normal. Most people have one side better than the other. That does not mean that anything is wrong. All right, so that was the last pose for today. Just easy standing yoga poses. Remember, have that chair if you need to. We're just going to finish up in our mountain pose here. So arms down to the side. Good. Shoulders over the hips. Drawing the belly button into the spine. Let's just all go back to that breathing in. Exhale out. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. And out. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up above your head. Let's place the palms together at the very top. Let's exhale. Bring your hands down to your heart center or your chest. And namaste. All right, thank you very much. I hope this was fairly easy standing chair yoga poses. But of course, they are built for lower leg strength and balance. So I hope that helped you a lot. I'll see you next time.